Hello everyone, welcome to Don's Table. Going forward in this channel, I will focus primarily on food and traveling, but I want to interrupt the regular schedule slightly for this video. You see, Kad Suan Kaew, the first ever mall to open in Chiang Mai 30 years ago, is finally closing its doors. Alright, it says temporarily, but really the future is still uncertain. I have lived in Chiang Mai for the better part of 20 years, and I want to take this opportunity to take you for a final tour and share my story about this iconic mall. Coming into the basement of the mall, there aren't actually that many shops open. It was more of a boarded up signs and large empty spaces. It got a lot busier as we move up to the first floor of the mall towards the central wing, as that's where majority of the sales are. We got shoes for 40%, 50%, and I even saw 80% on some of the clothing in the central department section. But as we continue this tour, I actually moved to the back wing, the furthest away from the entrance or the hotel next to the mall. And this was probably by far the quietest zone, if not completely silent. There weren't many shops being open, it was virtually empty and hardly anyone in this section of the mall. Now the highlight that I want to show you guys is actually on the top floor, but they boarded up the escalator after the third floor. So I went back to the main wing, found the escalator that can take me all the way up to the top floor. Now at this point I am actually going to vlog live using my iPhone. Unfortunately, as we get further and further up, the lighting is not that brilliant. It gets progressively darker. So I do apologize for the graininess of the video. And at this point, I started to talk, but then when I edited the video, I realized that there was quite a lot of background music coming from downstairs, which, just in case I get copyrighted, I just silent it out, and I will start the tour right as I enter the cinema floor. You see the hallway here before. I remember the movie ticket where we buy the ticket right here. And yes, there's lots of movie posters, movie tickets. We get them right here, right at this area. And it's been ages since I've been back here, but I think you go into the movie through there, through that area right there. Still get a bit of a whiff of what was in the past with the movie poster Marilyn Monroe there, but before it was movie centric on this floor. Everything about movies here. And check this out, guess what we found? These are hand painted paintings of movie posters. Look at that. We rarely see that nowadays, actually, hand painted. Oh, look. That's a Thai movie. The posters is always in a very exaggerated color and it's very dramatic. I haven't seen them for a very long time. And usually you see them in very old cinema, which nowadays has been, a lot of them has been torn down. So it's quite nice to get a reminder of the past a little bit. But yeah, you see there's a lot of old movies on here, really highlighting that this has been open since the 1990s. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go up and take a quick peek up. Right, we're going to go up this spiral staircase. Quickly pop up. Spiral staircase. Oh, hello. Yeah, there's no one here. Just me, my wife, and you guys. Ooh. Getting a really nice breeze though. Oh wait, I think that's a swimming pool up there. Yes, that's a hotel swimming pool actually. So if you do stay at the hotel, you can kind of see into Kad Suan Kaew a little bit from the hotel side. So yes, if you really are interested in the want to see the building, I recommend for you to come to the hotel and use the pool, and you can really see inside of the architecture, the brick architecture, and just to get an idea and the scale of what this mall is like. And just imagine, like, it was built in 1990. It was the biggest mall in the north of Thailand, and it's built exclusively using bricks on the outside facade, and that's never been done before here in Thailand. In fact, it's the only mall to have a brick on mainly as a building material compared to the concrete of the more modern malls. Especially 5 years after with Robinson, that's kind of more contemporary concrete style. This is the only one with brick facade and all over the buildings. Right, that's a bit of a surprise actually. I was expecting it to be closed since the mall is literally going to close in a couple of days, but they are open and it is packed inside. Right, at the moment I can't go in and play a game of bowling because it's them, which is full. But I'm just going to take a quick peek. This is the one reason why my friend and I tends to meet up here is because of the bowling alley in the back. It's still as exactly as I remember it in the past. Very, very busy with students and everyone coming to play possibly their last game of bowling before they close. As I was about to nip downstairs to grab a bite to eat, before I reached the cinema, I saw a new wing actually. A wing that I never seen before. That's a stage door for actor, so that means there's a theater nearby. So I head towards what I believe was the hotel side of the mall that connects to the hotel, right? And it's a new wing that I haven't been to before. Now it does get a lot darker as I go furthest into this new wing, and at this point there isn't anyone except me, and just me this time because my wife is waiting for me at the entrance slash exit at the back there. So because I saw some lights at the other end of the hallway and what I think was a really nice kind of like a restaurant area, so I was heading there to see what that is like. Alright, there's someone there. There's someone there, I'm not quite sure what's happening in there. I think they're cleaning up, getting ready for closure, but I just want to take a quick peek. This really was, from what I could see, compared to the mall there, this is a 1990s architectural style that translates wealth, opulence, and luxuries. You can tell at the height of when it opens, people would want to come here and just really soak it all in. It's fantastic. I never thought to come up here, and you know what? Even some of these style change a little bit. You can still see in some of the hotels down in Bangkok, and actually quite a lot in different places in Thailand actually. But this circular room opens up to the grand, majestic Doi Suthep mountain. Right, it doesn't translate well on camera, but just where I'm pointing right there, around there. That's the Doi Suthep temple. There we have the Suandor Hospital, the yellow building. And what else do I know from here? I'm not sure what that pink one is. I think it's just a condominium. And yeah, that's as far as the major ones goes. That's the ones I know. Pretty cool. That's epic. Okay. Now between me and that exit somewhere there is this vast chasm of a hallway, entranceway. Okay, let's go in together. It's very creepy. I have to find my wife, she's around here somewhere. Quite happy to get out of that quite a creepy area of the mall actually. And at this point we want to have some lunch. And we want to go to the legendary Shawsatek but it was full and they didn't take any more orders for today. On the opposite side, I like ice cream here. When I was a teenager, I used to come here with my friends. Back then it was Swenson's, and now it's changed to I Like Ice Cream, which was closed since the first wave of COVID hit in 2020. So a lot of legendary places are full, and the places I remember as a teenager growing up are pretty much closed. The ones I'm used to, at least, they're closed. So we gave up hope of a sit-down lunch and head downstairs to try to get one of these doors out, actually. It was 10 baht each, and if you're wondering, nope, we didn't get anything. Lost quite a bit of money, actually. Not so good. Kad Suan Kaew. It was such an icon, a part of the Chiang Mai community, where families and friends hang out for the better part of 30 years. My mother-in-law was just saying yesterday to my wife, where are we going to find good bargains now that it's closed? This is just the voice of one, and I'm sure the rest of the Chiang Mai community are sharing the same sentiment. Even though it is a temporary closure, it is uncertain how it will come back in the future.